Hey Slightly Unblended, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you've been here before. Today I'm doing a little green smoky eye and being awkward. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Hey, today we're going to do a dark green smoky eye look. My brows are exactly a whole mess. I need to go back over them with the gel. I'm learning how to do soap brows, but I'm using the gel, so yeah, that's definitely a process. It's usually hit or miss because I suck at brows anyway. So for this look, I'm just going to start out with the Tribe by Juviasplace. I'm going to go into this gorgeous shade right here in the bottom, this dark green matte. And I'm just going to take my ColourPop E1 brush and I'm going to apply it into my crease and into the deep crease. So I'm really just kind of packing it and then doing little baby windshield wiper motions. I'm sorry, I'm not looking. I'm trying to get into the palette. And I'm going to just really get that packed in. I'm going to kind of take it to the outer corner of my eye and make a mess while I'm at it. So now that I have it laid down, I'm just cleaning my brush off. I'm going to take this same brush. I'm going to dip into the Saharan palette from Juviasplace. I really like this one too. This was one of my first Juviasplace purchases. But I'm just going to use the black shade from this palette. And it's right here. And I'm going to load this brush up with the pigment. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to apply it to the lid and work it into the crease and towards the outer corner of my eye. Sweet. So now what I want to do is just clean this brush off and I'm going to go back into that really deep green again and blend that out. And I'm going to take my ColourPop, just my Luck palette in just a second and use the dark green shade in there, which when I get to it, I'll show you. But I used like 3 palettes, but like a shade from each palette for this. So I'm really just going to work on blending that black out with this. I'm using the same brush. This is one of the simplest looks I've done with like minimal brushes. My cat earlier was in my lap and I was trying to like have everything and figure out what I was doing, and he was like, okay, did you hear my stomach? Oh my gosh, I promise I've eaten today. I just got the old BGs, but he wanted to be all up in my lap and I could not resist. So I was like, you know what, instead of like running to get a brush or whatever, like moving him to make him uncomfortable, I was like, I have like 3 or 4 brushes right here. We're good. We don't have to move. So I'm really just building up this green, doing back and forth windshield wiper motions. I almost didn't really film anything today. I was supposed to the other day, but we were under a really bad weather advisory with that hurricane that hit, Hurricane Laura. Southwest Arkansas was in shambles. I feel like a lot of us were afraid to leave our house or like really do anything in case we lost power, and I was like, okay, if it gets really bad and we lose power, I don't want to do any makeup. I want to make sure everything in the house is clean and make sure that the cats are okay and everything. And I'm so thankful that it missed us, but I'm also like was worried about the surrounding places, the cities. It was scary. It was like the whole thought of it was really scary. Without running my mouth too much like I tend to do, and it always makes me very mad at myself when I go to edit. I'm going to take the Just My Luck palette from ColourPop and the shade Act Natural. I always keep my little I'm looking in the monitor. I have like it's a TV as a monitor, and so it's like everything's kind of backwards, and it's like, see, I'm looking over here, but on the monitor, I'm looking over here, and it's like, But, yeah, I keep the little, this thing in there. I don't know. I just feel like if I go to travel, that would make it easier. So I'm just going to take my Sigma E25 brush and a little bit of Act Natural and just kind of blend out that really dark green shade. And on my left eye over here, I have remnants of glue that I could not get off from a look that I did yesterday. I was going to film yesterday and then I wiped my makeup off like 3 times and I was like, you know what? I'm just not doing it. So I did like a little pastel look, which is out of my comfort zone. And I glued down like 3 pretty big rhinestones. I got them off Amazon. I think I have, yeah, I have them sitting right here. But like in this pack, yeah. So I used eyelash glue for that, and I thought that I got it all off until my primer found it. And I was like, oh, love that so much. For lashes today, I'll be using some You Little Meat Cosmetics lashes. I'm not quite sure on the style yet. But my friend Becca owns that company, and she has very awesome lashes, and I really like them. So I'm probably going to use a pair of those here in a little bit. I'm going to take the ColourPop E1 brush again, and I'm going to go into that dark green shade from the Tri palette one more time. Oh, see, I can't rely on this as much as I think I can, but I like it. It's interesting. I can see, like, if I'm in where you can see what I'm doing or not. To where last time and like ever, I've always really just been guessing. So I'm just going to take it and blend through, back and forth windshield wiper motions. Really just kind of mixing it with that ColourPop shade. I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to go into the Saharan and touch that black shade up just real fast. I'm working it into the deep crease and kind of towards the outer corner of my eye. So what I'm going to do now is take a little bit of that ColourPop Act Natural shade on this SL Miss Glam fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend out the dark spot up here towards my brow bone. And I'm doing little swizzle circular motions. And I'm going to go back. So if you go one way, it's better to go back the other way as well. That way you get a more even blend. Alright, so I feel like for right now, this is it. Pretty simple. Just 3 shades. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go do the rest of my face and smoke out my lower lash line, do the lashes and all that good stuff. So I'll be right back. But before I'm right back, I have a couple of fun things that I want to talk about because I suck. So, let me reach my bag of goodies. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I will have already put up my video on these. I've been trying the Paradise Prime and Paradise Set and Refresh Spray from BH Cosmetics, and I really like those. Those were just the first things that I grabbed, but I kind of really want to try this QT Mark face stamp from ColourPop at the store. I usually buy the Lottie London ones. I misplaced my star one, so I was like, ColourPop! I got that, what is it? Candyland roller lip gloss, because I'm a sucker for roller lip glosses. I think it was NYC back in the day used to make them, and I was in like 7th grade, 8th grade, and I had strawberry, banana, cherry, watermelon. Like, bring those back. Those were my jam. Those were about the only little bit of makeup that I was allowed to wear, and I missed them and I loved them. So anytime ColourPop comes out with any of those roller glosses, which, let me reach down in my handy dandy little bag, when they came out with this one with Becky G, I had to get it, and I've used it a few times and I love it. Probably need to shake it up. I've just had it because I like hold on to it forever, but it was the Very Cherry. I love it so much. So yeah, now I'm talking too much. But I just wanted to put that in, and I will be right back. And I'm back. I'm not quite sure if I said I was going to do my lower lash line on camera. Then I forgot about it. So for the lower lash line, in case I did mention that, I just used a ColourPop Creme Gel liner in Swerve for the waterline. Then I used the black shade from the Saharan palette and run that through the lower lash line and into the waterline as well. And then use the dark green shade from the Tribe palette and just blended it. Popped for the inner corner highlight a little bit of a green from the ColourPop Just My Luck palette, and I can't remember what it's called, but I did do the little QT face stamp thing. I think I like it. I tried to brush my brows up. I feel like on the monitor they look interesting, but I did notice on this brow yesterday, it's very sparse. And then I had said something to my mom about it, and she's like, well, maybe you have a scar. And I got to looking at it earlier while I was trying to do my brows, and my skin was like whiter in the part. So I guess I did have a scar in my eyebrow. So it's very hard to work with this eyebrow in particular. This one usually always works out however I want it to. It does pretty good. This one's just, don't want to talk about it. For the lashes though, I did use the little minx lashes. I used Wildflower. I really like them. They're so cute, and like they're not like super dramatic, but they're like just a right amount of like fluff and cuteness, and I love them so much. If you would like to check out You Little Minx lashes, I will list the website and Facebook page and their Instagram down below because I really enjoy them. Becca was nice enough to send me some of the new ones, and I love them. And she had sent me what was the other one, Savannah and April Showers earlier this year, so I went ahead and ordered some more of those ones because they're some of my absolute favorites. So yeah, go ahead and check out her lashes. I really like them. They're really good. I've used mine that I already had so many times, and they're like still in really good condition. I will have my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok that I haven't used in entirely too long down below. If you'd like to be featured in an upcoming video, please use hashtag slightlyunblended. And I guess that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh, my jaw popped.